Okay, Sobna, good evening. Rupali, good evening. So I hope my voice is audible. Give a response. Rupali, Sobna, my voice is audible. Give a response in live chat. Okay. So Sri, good evening. Vishwarupa, good evening. Sumeshri, Mona Lisa, good evening. Subhendu, good evening. Soumyasri, good evening. Sujyo, Narayan, good evening. Shakti, good evening. Okay, so we will start our session. So today we will go to a new topic. So that is Java array. So what is an array? So we know a variable is a memory having a name. That's why we say a named memory allocation. But a variable assigns one value. Similarly, an array is a memory having a name. So I can say an array is a named memory allocation. But from the beginning, one point I have told, Java is dynamic. Java is dynamic means once memory allocation concept is coming to our picture, so that memory will be a dynamic memory. So now the time came, we will know what is dynamic memory. So an array is a dynamic memory area. So having a name, and an array having capability to contain multiple homogeneous data items, similar types of data items. If I will write an array is a dynamic or is a named memory, dynamic memory allocation having capability to contain multiple, multiple means more than one, data items. Which data items? Homogeneous data items in linear manner. That's why, or directly you can write an array is also called as linear data structure. So an array is a memory simply, but here we will see how that memory we are allocating. So in Java programming, every memory is a dynamic memory. So memory having a name, that's why I told name and memory allocation. Having capability to contain more than one similar types of data items, homogeneous data items. In a linear manner, here index is generating, so in this way linear. Again I will explain in this way. So index is generating. So first, when the data item I will assign in zeroth index, I will assign data item, then one index, then two index, then three index linearly. Linearly, we assign the data items into an array. So that's why it is called as a linear data structure. Data structure means what? Data structure is a way where we store data. Not only we store data, but some operations we can perform. Sorting operation, searching operation, merging operation, inserting operation, remove operation. Some basic operations we can perform. So that's why it is called as data structure. It is called as data structure. So an array is a data structure. An array is a data structure. Now we will see how that memory we are allocating. Okay, to remember, there are two types of array in Java programming. There are two types of array. There are two types of array, like one dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array, two dimensional or three dimensional, one dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. So one dimensional array. one dimensional array. So in general, the array taking subscript symbol is this. This is the subscript symbol. Taking one subscript, that is one dimensional, taking two subscript, two dimensional or multi-dimensional array. The array taking one subscript is known as one dimensional array. So how to declare declaration? How to declare one dimensional array, or how to represent one dimensional array? So guys, mindfully you listen what I will explain and you see. Directly I will take an example. Subscript symbol where I am specifying. So data type int subscript symbol. Let my array name is arr equals to new int, suppose 5. Suppose this is called as array declaration. But this line I will explain. This line I am splitting into two lines, two statements. Int arr equals to new int, this is 5. So what is the meaning? Meaning is, first, when first statement will execute, simply a memory will allocate. Name of the memory will be arr. Basically, this is called as a reference. This is called as a reference. So arr, this subscript symbol, it is representing arr is the array name. Which type of array? One dimensional array. Which type of array? Int type of array. So when the first statement, this line, this statement, I am splitting into two statements. So first line, when it will execute, how the control will treat, a memory will allocate, the name of the memory will be arr, it is considering as a reference. Now when second statement will execute, arr equals to new int of 5. That means with the help of arr, new is the memory management operator. New is an operator particularly which is used to create memory, allocate memory. So arr equals to new int 5, meaning is with the help of arr, a memory is allocating having capability to contain maximum 5 int data items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Index value is generating, that is 0 to n minus 1. So here 0 to 4. Now the meaning of this line is this. Now this is array. This is not an array, or this is not an array. This is array. So this array, this memory address is the value of arr. So this memory is called as a dynamic memory. When the memory is allocating by a reference, that is called as dynamic memory. So here array name is arr. Arr is which type of array? Int type of array, having capability to contain maximum 5 int data items. If I will assign less than 5, there is no problem. Suppose I will assign 3 data items, 10, 20, 30, there is no problem. Less than equals to 5. So every int value, because int type of array. Currently we studied array containing homogeneous data items, array containing similar types of data items. So all are int values, and we know int occupies 4 bytes of memory. So this is 4 bytes, 4 bytes, 4 bytes. This is 4 bytes. This is 4 bytes. So how much totally amount of memory? 20 bytes. 20 bytes of memory will allocate. So name of the memory is ARR. So this is called as a declaration. I hope everybody understanding and everybody got clarity. So when, or you can write in this way, the above statement represents that 20 bytes of memory. How 20 bytes? Because size is 5 and it is int type of array. Int occupies 4 bytes of memory. So 4 into 5, 20 bytes. 20 bytes of memory will allocate which memory? Dynamic memory. Dynamic memory will allocate named as ARR, which is array name. Okay, having capability to contain maximum 5 int data items. 5, this is not the value 5, 5 number of data items. Maximum 5 int data items. The meaning is this. So I hope everybody got clarity how to declare an array and how to declare an one dimensional array. So array is a dynamic memory, particularly in Java programming. Okay. Then array initialization. Array initialization. When the values are assigning to an array is known as array initialization. So how I will represent array initialization? This. So directly within curly bracket, we can assign the value, let 10, 20, 30, 40, suppose 50. So in this way, so that means this is 40 and this is 50. So 10 is the 0th index data item. ARR of 0 equals to 10, ARR of 1 equals to 20, ARR of 2 equals to 30 in this way. ARR of 4, 3 equals to 40, ARR of 4 equals to 50. So this is one dimensional array declaration and initialization. Okay. So I hope everybody got clarity. Give a response through live chat. So an array is a data structure. There are two types of array. One dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. Array taking one subscript, that is one dimensional, taking two subscript, two dimensional or multi-dimensional array. And how to represent an array or how to declare an array and how to initialize an array. Okay. So I got the response from your side. Then we will move forward. Now we will go to the next point. A small source code I will write, and we will know what will be the output. So here some programs also we will do. So first of all, a simple things how I will access all the data items of an array. Suppose let I have an array 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now I want to retrieve all data items. I want to print all data items of an array 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So very simple. Already we all have studied for loop. So using a for loop, I will do that. Later on, we will see another approach to retrieve all data items from an array, that is for each loop. Here also we can see there is no problem. So int I is one loop variable. Let int I equals to 0. I is less than. You see, what is the length of an array? So there is a term length. Length of an array is the number of data items present in an array, that is the length of an array. Number of data items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of data items is 5. Hence, the length of this array is 5. So, how I will represent the length of an array? Array name arr dot, there is a keyword length. You remember. Length keyword representing the length of an array. So what is the length of an array? The number of data items present in an array, that is called as length of an array. So arr, this is my array name. Arr dot length. So that is the value 5. Then I plus plus. So simply one output statement I will write system dot out dot println arr of I. You see, already we all have studied for loop in which way the Java control treat a for loop. I equals to 0 initialization section. This is conditional section and this is incremental section. But based on the conditional section, body will execute. Now you see I equals to 0. 0 is less than length value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 is less than 5. Condition is true. Body will execute. So what is the body? ARR of I. ARR of I means the value of ARR of I. I value is 0. The ARR of 0. The value of ARR of 0, that is 10. So 10 will print. Then I plus plus 0 plus plus, that is 1. Again control will come to this conditional section. Again it will evaluate. 1 is less than 5. Again condition is true. Again body will execute ARR of 1, that is 20. 20 will print. Then I plus plus 2. Then control will go to conditional section. 2 is less than 5. Again condition is true. Again body will execute ARR of 2. In this way ARR of 3, ARR of 4. Then when the value of I will be 5, 5 is less than 5, condition will be false. So when condition will false, loop will terminate. So when loop will terminate, we will get all data items. Okay, a error of 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. You see, I will hit run. So I will get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So very simple things. So from an array using for loop, we retrieved all data items. So basically this is called as also traversing. We are traversing means we are visiting 0th index data item, 1 index data item, 2 index data item, 3 index data item and 4 index data item. So process is going on. I think internet is little bit slow. Okay, no, not an issue. I can write also within Notepad. I will show you. Class, let's array example1 public static void main string args. So I have an array, let 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. One for loop I am using int I equals to 0. I is less than arr dot length I plus plus. System dot out dot println arr of I. Yes. Now I will save. So go to A drive, go to my folder Java program. So array example1 dot Java. I will do all files. I will save. Go to command prompt A drive Java program Java C array example1 dot Java, then Java space class name array example1. So you see I got all data items. So this is the one way that we can get all data items from an array using a for loop. So here I think net is very slow. Okay, no issue. So there are various environments that we have. We can write and we can run a program. So I also I will show you how to run a Java program in Eclipse environment, because in future if you will develop a project that you will do in Eclipse environment. So this is one way simply. So here a point that we got length of an array. So for this a keyword we are using, that is length keyword, and how I will represent array name dot length. Array name dot length, that is representing length of an array. So length of an array is number of data items present in an array. So this part, another way using enhanced for loop or using for each loop also we can do. So just currently I am showing, again we will cover in detail. For int, let a variable suppose k colon arr system dot out dot println the value of k, I will print. So what is the meaning? So this portion, this loop is called as for each loop or enhanced for loop, introduced in 1.5 version. So what is the meaning? So k is a temporary variable or another variable. The meaning is each values of ARR will assign into k. I will print the value of k. All values of ARR. So here you see it is the advantages than previous approach, because previously 4 iterations, I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, I is equal to 3, I is equal to 4. So hype iterations that was happening, but here there is no iteration. Directly at a time all values of ARR will assign into k. I will print the value of k for each value, for each value of ARR will assign in another variable. I will print the value of that variable. Each value of error I will keep in another container, then I will print that container. That way, for each value of error in k, I will print the value of k. You see, same output I will get. Java C array example1 dot Java, then Java space class name array exam1. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So definitely this approach will be a better approach, but uh, two approach I will suggest you remember. So I hope everybody understanding and everybody got clarity. Now another example we will see. Another example we will see. Let my program name is example 2. Let we have a string type of array. String type of array. So string is a built-in class. Class is a type, data type, user defined data type or non-primitive data type. So string. So S is an array, string type of array. That means containing string values. Let A, double A, let triple A. So regarding length and length method, there is a two term. So you will get the clarity, length versus length method. So purpose length method purpose is same. Length purpose is to find or to get the length of an array. Length method purpose is to find the length of a string value. Every string value is a character array. It is a sequence of characters. Number of characters present in a string value, that is the length. So this A length is 1. This double A length is 2. Triple A length is 3. Number of characters present in an array, that is called as length of that string value, because every string value is a sequence of characters. So now first of all you remember in this way, length keyword meant for array, whereas length method meant for string, meant for string value, for string. Purpose is the same, to find the length of an array, to find the length of a string value. Purpose is same. We will discuss. We will see. Find the output. Some statements I am writing. Suppose I will write system.out.println. Let I will write s dot length. So it is valid. S is what? S is an array. First of all, I will save. So array example 2.java and I will do all files. I will save. So what is S? This is S. S of 0, S of 1. So this is S. Is an array. Which type of array? String type of array. S of 0 is A. S of 1 is double A. S of 2 is triple A. So here S is an array of type string, or we can say S is a string type of array. Now S is an array, so S dot length is valid. So output will be 3 because number of data items present in an array, that is the length of an array. So 1, 2, 3, number of data item 3. So you see, I will go to command prompt Java C space array example 2.java. First of all, I will compile, then I will run array example 2. So S is an array, S dot length, that is valid because length meant for array. So happily we got the length of an array, that is 3. Then I will write next statement. Suppose now I will give the comment system dot out dot println. If I will write s dot length method, so what is the output? You see, s is what? S is an array. Name of the array is s. Which type of array? String type of array. Length method meant for string value, not for array. So s is an array. Length method meant for string. Length method meant for string, not for array. So it is error. It is violating. This is invalid because s is an array. Length method meant for string. So if I will compile, you see, I will get compile time error. Array example 2.java. You see, particularly in which place error is arising. So it is error, compile time error. Then I will write another statement system dot out dot println s of 0 dot length, s of 0 dot length. So my objective is in this example, once if you will understand, so you will be clear about length and length method. So now coming to this line, s of 0 dot length, s of 0, s of 0 means a, s of 0, that is a, s of 1 double a, s of 2 triple a. So s of 0 is a. So what is a? We have written a. It is a string value because we have identified by double quote. So it is string value. So s of 0 is a. Here a is a string value, double a is a string value, triple A is also a string value. So A's of 0 is a string value, that is A. So dot length, so length minty for array, not for string. So it is violating, mismatching. So it is invalid error, compile time error we will get. Because A's of 0 is A, so that is a string value. Length keyword minty for array, not for string. So I will save and you see. So when I will compile Java C array example 1, sorry, 2 dot Java. Same error, and particularly where error is coming s of 0 dot length. So it is violating, mismatching. Now next statement. System dot out dot println is of 0 dot length method. So now we will discuss. Is of 0, that is A. A is a string or string value. Length method meant for string. So overall it is valid. Ace of 0, again I am repeating. Ace of 0, that is A. A is a string value or a string. Length method meant for string. Length method meant for string. Okay, so it is valid. So if it is valid, so length method is used to find the length of a string value. So this is one character, output is 1, length of A is 1, length of double A is 2, length of triple A is 3. Number of characters present in a string value, that is the length of that string. So this is 1. So if I will go to command prompt, Java C array example 2 dot Java, then Java space array example 2. So output we got 1. So that means this output is 1 and this output is 3, and this is compile time error, and this is also compile time error. I hope everybody got clarity. Length versus length method. Length purpose, length method purpose is same. Length meant for array, length method meant for string. Length used to find the length of an array, length method used to find the length of a string. Number of data items present in an array, that is called as length of an array. The number of characters present in a string value, that is called as length of a string. So I hope everybody got clarity. This is all of the today's session. So in my next class, we will do some program, searching and sorting, linear search, binary search, and one sorting techniques we will see, that is bubble search, any one sorting techniques. So some programs that we will do, because you have to hands on programming. Then we will go to two-dimensional array. Then after that we will go to new topic, that is string handling. So from string handling, so all the topics are very important for the interview point of view. Okay, so any question from your side? Otherwise, I will wind up the session. Okay, so thank you to all of you.